We're coming for you. Cameron Walker writes at GB News, Kate and William's UX expansion as Harry and Harry's wife popularity plummets. Double bad news for Harry's wife. Popularity plummeting, and as I've explained to you elsewhere, popularity is hugely important to many narcissists, particularly of the ilk that Harry's wife is. She believes herself to be popular. She wants to be popular. Popularity engages with people, which means it makes them easier to control. They provide easier responses, pure positive fuel, which is what she wants. It means they're more likely to support the facade. It means they're more likely to purchase her products, giving her the residual benefit, should she resurrect the TIG, for example. And thus, it is incumbent upon her to drive this popularity. Nevertheless, she fails. She fails because of the collateral consequences of her narcissism and the fact that she is so widely publicized. People see her unpleasant behaviors again and again and again, which have resulted in more and more people speaking out against her, more and more people recognizing what she's about, and thus the downward spiral commenced. On the other hand, Kate and William, by not engaging with Harry's wife following expert advice, continue to plot a path that's in the ascendancy. Cameron Walker writes, the Prince and Princess of Wales could plan to expand their charity work to the United States, it is understood, after the name of their foundation was registered with the country's Patent and Trademark Office. This is problematic for Harry's wife. Not only does she struggle to maintain her supposed philanthropic and charitable ideals within the United States, invariably her piggybacking of other people's achievements inviting ridicule, but now the nemesis is looking to impose on what she sees as her territory. And to make it worse, those that are doing the imposing are popular. An application was filed on May the 12th for the Royal Foundation of the Prince and Princess of Wales, registered at Prince William and Princess Catherine's London address, Kensington Palace. The Royal Foundation, responsible for the couple's charity work, aims to use research and long-term partnerships to have positive and measurable impacts on social challenges. Campaigns launched by the organisation include Prince William's Environmental Earthshot Prize and Princess Catherine's Early Childhood Initiative, Shaping Us. It is thought the Royal Foundation registered to protect its name in the United States to reflect William and Catherine's new Prince and Princess of Wales titles. However, the future King and Queen's organisation is understood to be leaving the door open for future charity initiatives in the United States. A suggestion which may well send a chill down the spine of Harry's wife and result in some crockery smashing in Monty's shit show. Like an invading army that's sweeping all before it, but doing so as a consequence of popularity, this is particularly problematic for Harry's wife. The trademark covers public awareness campaigns and charitable activities in the field of mental health, according to the application. Also listed is printed race numbers, suggesting the Prince and Princess could be thinking about some sort of sporting event, although it is understood there are currently no plans for this. Last month, Prince William was publicly praised in New York by the city's former mayor, philanthropist and businessman, Michael R. Bloomberg. Mr. Bloomberg quoted a Gallup poll which named the Prince of Wales as the #1 public figure to unite America. Did you just hear that scream in Monty's shit show? I think you did. A shrill, guttural, or does it perhaps mean visceral, noise that was made. Harry's wife believes that she is the one to unite and heal America, perhaps akin to her political ambitions. And for someone to suggest that it's Prince William, the one that got away, provides wounding to her. "The Prince," said Bloomberg, "has quite clearly won over Americans of all stripes," he said. Continuing, Mr. Bloomberg joked, "America has not seen that kind of bipartisan consensus since 1776. Thus, praise indeed for Prince William, viewed as the number one figure to unite America, and on the up. The one that got away and his wife, the nemesis, posing a problem for Harry's wife, but it gets worse. Meanwhile, the prince's estranged brother, who moved to the United States in 2020 with his wife, Harry's wife, has been experiencing a slump in popularity. According to last month's survey for Newsweek, Prince Harry's popularity has dropped 6 points since June, and Harry's wife's popularity was down 8 points. This is not the kind of news that Harry's wife wants to hear. It wounds her as a consequence of the conversation being about Prince William, and in essence, Prince William being all of the things that she believes she ought to be. Her narcissism jumps to her defense upon hearing this news, causing her to respond in a way that doesn't cause her to attack directly William or this news outlet. It won't take her down that road, but instead causes her undoubtedly to mutter to Ginger Bollocks, probably saying, "Look what you've done, you stupid ginger twat. We were doing so well when we first came here, and then you had to start talking about your todger. If you didn't keep talking about your frozen bell end and rubbing your mum's face cream or whatever it was into it, alongside the fact that you had to talk about shagging that woman behind the pub and being a twat to some lady at your school, you made us become unpopular, you utter ginger muppet. I don't know what I ever saw in you. I should have gone after William. He's got class, he's got distinction, he's got style, and look, America loves him. And they're not loving us at the moment, and it's all your fault." Accordingly, in order to nullify the threat to control that's posed by this suggestion of William being numero uno and on the up, her narcissism would direct her to have a go at Harry, triangulating him malignly with his brother, insulting him, bringing up the past, triangulating him with his own novel, all for the purposes of causing him to whimper an apology as he gets a shoe thrown at his head and he's expelled once again to the chicken coop. Something along those lines would have occurred should Harry's wife be aware of this news item or those similar to it. It threatens her need for control, and since she can't get that control by attacking William directly or the news outlet, her narcissism must lead her to the indirect assertion of control by having a pop at hapless Harry. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.